I wanted to try to do something that's quite new that I'm doing, and I will be reviewing FcGoa's Asian Champions League games and trying not to get copyrighted. But if we do, oh well, we tried and we will do something else. But so there are 6 games. Goa versus, you have to like excuse me guys, because I don't understand how to pronounce these names, but boy, like the first game is Al Ryan or something like that. Let's go, right? What's up, Div? Good to see you. Let's go. I'll be reviewing it lightly. I wouldn't be going too hard, so we watch together. I have kind of watched like 1 or 2 games, but I think I've got 6 games here, if I'm not mistaken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let's review it. Let's go. And then if you guys want, I could break it down properly later on. But you know, not winning any games is failure. But 3 points, not doing too badly. 3 points, I guess. They didn't lose 3 games. They could have won it, I guess. So maybe we'll see. So, oh, by the way, if you're new to the channel, which you're not, subscribe. Get your friends to subscribe if you keep wanting me to do this. Let's go. So the first game, it's a bit mess. It's a bit of a mess. Exactly. Good to see you. Get your friends to watch it, because I don't want to be doing it to like 17 people, right? But that's what happens when I'm not here for like 15 months. Okay, cool. So first game. Am I going to put the volume? We're going to get copyrighted, but you know, whatever. Might not.
History in the making on match day 1 of the AFC Champions League West. FcGoa take to the field at the Fatona Stadium to become the first Indian team in group stage competition. A huge occasion for them as they play host to Qatari side Al-Dayan.
Ah, El-Dayan though. Good attack. Ooh. Last second defending. Obviously, Goa is understanding right now that they have to move quickly. The other team is breaking the lines really quick. And so what they did is they're forcing like Goa to pass it wide so they can like, it's like a trap basically. I can already see it. So let's go back. Like, if you look at it right here, they kind of like pretend it's a trap. So they put players on one side hoping that Goa can pass it over here. But if you see how quickly everyone reacts to try to close the ball down, like that's exactly what they did. And that was their game plan against Goa. Because I think Goa good in the ISL, but they're a bit slow. When I watch them, they're a bit slow. So no, I'm doing this. I'm gonna do. Can't you see it? Can you not, like, I could maybe get it closer. Was that close enough? You can pretty much see it, unless you have the tiniest phone in the whole world, right? See that? Like, I'm a bit worried, like, you see, when you're playing in ISL, you're not really getting, like, maybe because of the weather a lot, you're not really getting like pressed. But as you can see here, the right back, he's super flat-footed and literally like he should be passing it to this guy right here, but he just like super flat-footed, and like the guy pressing him makes him like panic and he doesn't do anything. Look, too flat-footed, too slow. You've got to be quicker. What I like to see him do as a coach is as he picks up the ball, he's got so much time. He can either like put it into a space over here, and then that gives him enough like space to be able to pass it to him, but he's just standing there. He has to come to the ball and putting it in front of him on the side so he can pass it quicker. Like, just waiting for the ball is not good enough in this level. He should have finished. He should have finished that. He should have finished that. Goa. Ooh, that was good. That's a good shot. He gets it out his feet quickly. He knows where the goal is. He aims for the side, not just at the goalkeeper. That's very good. That's very good. Goa playing well. Okay, look at... This is what I would suggest. If you ever play Goa, if your team ever plays Goa, this is how to like beat Goa kind of thing. You've got to, if you look at it here, the other team has set up so many players, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in the last third. Now, what happens is if you play like direct fast football, when you have so many players, if Goa don't defend properly, it like lands to one of these players. Look, he's just strolling. No one's watching him. The ball goes out wide, maybe, and then once it goes out wide, everybody's got their eye on this, on number 7. So like it's the way to play now. You have to be very aggressive, very attacking. So all your Blasters fans that I have that watch these, that's how you play. You can't play, defending all the time. You've got to go for it. So I mean, like, I don't want to really critique the other team, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4 people and a goalkeeper. You really need to be having some amazing shot. It was a pretty good shot, but number 7 just there. I like to see a pass to number 7. I don't like to see the defenders so narrow. They should also worry about him. One good pass into him, he's free into there. So, yeah, I mean, that's bad decision making by that player. It's hard to score from there. It is hard to score from there. Good layoff. Good layoff. I don't see much Goa attacks. Look at that first time pass. That could be a penalty. That could be a penalty. Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, where did my screen go? Goa said, wait, sorry guys. Apparently there was a penalty appeal. Is this okay. I don't think... So Mario crossed it. There's no VAR in Asian Champions League? That is a blatant penalty. That's a blatant penalty. Oh my god. That's a blatant penalty. What do you guys think? Do you think that's a penalty? Okay. Then again, good. They're working it side. And let's look at it again. This is I'm a coach, so I'm also learning. But if you know, right? Look how many people are in the box. Look how many people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and someone delivering the ball. You kind of have to understand that this is the style you have to play these days. None of this being too careful with it. You've got to try to get people, try to set up so that people are in place. I'm not sure about, if you see the players here, they're all lined up. That's what England used to do in the World Cup, I think. They used to try to put people in a row. And if you look at, if it drops to them, it's one shot. If it misses, it just bounces to each other. If you look at Goa, they have no idea how to defend against this. They're not even where the players are. You have one should have finished that. You've got to be very careful in these situations. You see, that's a lot of things when I watch ISL. If you look at it break, so he should be getting his head up and looking at where he can pass to. Always dribbling out from the back is kind of dangerous. I mean, it's good that he can do it, but look, it's all over. So when you teams that press you, they're gonna run after you. So dribbling the ball is not always effective. You've got to look up and try to get it as far down the pitch as possible.
Really nice teasing cross coming in. Sat up so nicely for Johan
Good keeping.
The Goa defence somehow managed to find a way to stay strong.
Here again, they target the side, the right side, and like all they want to do is pile people in. They're not doing it very effectively in this game, but they're a bit slow, the other team. It should be basically someone should be on the right where the Goa defender is, and he should whip that ball in here. You see here, that area, the ball should be instantly in there. So Goa are very lucky that the other team are quite slow. What's up, Mark Rodriguez? Good to see you, bro. Let me do some shout outs before I press the thing. I can't see any names, so. Okay. Hi, what's up, Mark? Yeah, good to see you. Look, right here. They took their time. And what's good about Goa is they did react quite quickly. The ball should have went in here now. And Goa instantly reacted. Look, men in the box. Oh my god, that's just terrible. But like the good thing is Goa, it looks like as the game's good to see Zubin. The good thing is as you see as the game goes on, it looks like it's easier for Goa to defend in this particular game. That is game 1. You're from South Goa, so this is just like a really basic review. Like when I do a review later on, I can like pick out the things. That's a basic review. Let's go to game 2. I got it all lined up. Let's go. This is probably going to get banned, but whatever. You can see it live. Everyone can see it. They can't stop me now, so let's go. This is Goa versus... Oh, by the way, I thought Goa played an excellent game. I didn't see an attack, but who can blame them? The first game in the AFC Champions League, they did well, but I think the other team just squandered their chances. Too many long-range goals. Rattan. Yeah, one day I will sit here and we can go through the game if you want to, but I just thought that the other team were a bit slow. This game is, I can't pronounce it, but Aiwahada. So, I thought the other team should have won, but Goa did pretty good, and we're going to this game. Game 2.
It's about showing some attacking potential after a resilient defensive display earned them a point just 3 days ago.
1 second, it's not good enough. A little bit. Alright, done it. Okay. Oh, look how quickly Goa again defending. This Aiwahada team has like individual players that can really cause trouble. Look at that. What a save. That's a good save. The guy got down really quickly, swiveled and shot. That's the second half already. There's a Goa attack. We like to see this. Goa has a chance. Oh my days. Oh my days. Out. Oh, we don't. Okay, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do. Like, you don't want to see that. So we don't mind the first bit. They should have finished. This shot here, I keep telling everybody. I keep telling my own team. Like, my team, youth team, we're on top for a reason. What is up, KN? Good to see you. You want to be able to, like, if you're going to take shots from outside the box, you must be a machine. You must have the good technique. You must practice it all the time. You must be able. If you never score a goal, like, let's look how he stats someone. If you never score a goal from outside the box, don't take it. Don't take it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. He could at least shoot on target for one. And or he could just pass to one of the players. There's so much space here. Someone should be flying down the side here to try to get a crossing. When you play at top levels, you need to think. It can't just be like, oh, the ball's down when they hit it. So let's go again. I want to see the action again, because that was a very good play. Considering how good the other team was. Okay, let's go. He gets the ball. He controls it even after slipping. That's good. I would, at that point there, like I would like to see a shot. Like you don't get in the box often. You don't get in the box. Oh crap! Don't unsubscribe to myself. I want to show you something. It's a great pass. It's a great pass by that player, right? That's why this player needs to pass this ball. He needs to not pass it, but angle it. And like you don't like in the Premier League. Can you imagine like Chelsea players getting it here? Like the thing is to get it into the box here and then cross it over. Because if you dribble it into the box, this guy comes across, and when this guy comes across, he's left alone. But if you try to pass it now, there's too many players on him, as you see. The other thing is, he needs to like hit the ball out of his feet. What's up? Good to see you, Suri. He needs to hit the ball out of his feet into that area and just hit it with his left foot. That's the correct move. If you want to win, like I always tell people, like I was watching I always watch other coaches talk. There's sometimes the technical stuff is good, but when you get in front of the box, the players that you have need to be able to do what's needed to do. Not be scared. You can't always pass. When you're in the box, you need to be able to, at least if he's right-footed and he doesn't have a left foot, he could have dragged the ball here when this guy comes across, come on the outside and try to have a shot to the far post. Little things like that. Because you see, like Goa don't get a lot of chances. So when you get chances, when you get in that box, you need to be able to shoot. That's all I'm saying. See, that's a good touch, but like it could be better. And instead of passing, he just shoot. There's someone there. If the ball ricochets, it comes to him and it's a goal. That's unlucky. I don't know. I don't like the last shot, but the second effort on goal is very lucky. That's a very good throw in. Look, even though he messes up a little bit, he's so close. Like, look at that. Like, you just like you can see in that space. Look at how much space he's got. Does it make sense? Like, if you break, like that's what we're here. We're here to break things down. Like you know, I have. Not saying names, but I have two players that I'm telling you under 15s would be able to at least put this in a, you know, at least you can see the goalkeepers blocked a lot of shots. But listen, if you put power in that area, it goes in. It just goes in. Unless he's like, he's waiting for it. But I would, as the ball comes to you, you hit the ball in this area, he comes close and it's an easy pass to come in. That's basically what he should have done. The shot is good. I like the shot as well. You need to be stronger there. Oh, nice pass. Oh, okay. So, in defending, I want to say this, yeah? When you're going into Champions League, what is up? Genish. Angle's not the direct. Yeah, but it doesn't matter though. It's like, let me tell you something, right? That's so near the goal. You just put power. It's so near the goal. What do you mean? Like, they're professional footballers. Do you know how hard they can hit? If he had so much space, gets the ball, puts it forward and laces it. If you look at like a lot of Premier League goals, you see like there's not many angles. Like they don't have time. Like people pack the box against Man City. You've got to get when you have that much space, you just got to lace it. If you lace it in front of goal, they go in a lot of times. And sometimes you just got to have the ability. Like you got to practice it day in and day out. So we're looking at this situation here. Like I always tell you what I tell my players, right? I do in youth, but still, it's, you know, there will be like very good players in the future. So like he done very well to come in here. And like, look, so what happens here is there's too much of a big gap in this section here. Like someone needs to race here. I would be screaming like as loud as I can because there's no one in the stands for someone to break their neck to try to get in this spot. That's what I would be doing, right? The other thing is this. You have a player that's all alone. You don't want to get burnt. So at all costs, you at least track back to at least here. That gives you the time for other people to come back and defend. The other thing is, we have to look at, like, if you're the coach of Goa, like, I would be telling him, like I always say to my defenders, I'll be like, look, you've got to worry about the spacing behind you. The spacing behind you. And you also have to try to block the cross. But if the coach is smart, they'll know that this number 7, no matter what skill he does, he would try to cross it with his right foot. So he's using this space here with the knowledge of this defender, and like he's trying to get it in his mind that he's going to go this way. But if he wants to cross it, like he's not going to cross it with his left foot a lot. So like I would just gamble and try to force him to pretend that I'm going that way, but you need to stop the cross. And he didn't stop the cross in this situation. Look at that. You just can't let that happen. Like the good thing is that this Aiwahada, like look how many players, so many Goan players, and like you have one player here. So if they had like 3 or 4 players, you know, it could have been a problem, but it's good defending by Goa in the end anyway. Poof! I would say good defending, but that's just a miss. That should go in. Look at that. He shouldn't be beaten that easy. Like, you need to... Goa. Great long ball. He holds it up. He's taking his time. I like it. Look at that. Oh my days. What a save. You see this? The player ran to the front post, which is the correct thing. Run to the front post. He needs to do better there, but, you know, keeper saved it amazingly. This guy thinks he's Roberto Carlos. Good save. Good save. You know, at the moment, that's 2 games. I mean, it's not like Goa hasn't had the chance to win. Look at that. That's the thing for the guy who said there's not much angles. You need to just shoot. When you're in the box, get it out your feet and shoot. I'm telling you this now. People like, for my subscribers mostly are from Kerala. So I explain. For Sahal, like obviously he's a good player and so he can just improve if he practice one skill. Get near the box, get the ball out your feet and shoot. And make your shoot fire. Your shot needs to be, you need to practice like a basketball player practices shooting. You need to practice day in, day out, and your shot needs to be out your feet and needs to be like rocket. And if you practice that all day, when you get into situations, you skill man one way, you tend to go one way, you get it out your feet and you rocket it. It goes in, trust me. Look at that. Good defending by Goa again, by just piling people back. You just can't... Again with the right back or left back making the mistake against this number 7. Let's see if he's going to cross it with his right foot like he normally does. He does. What a good save. So like the trick is here, right? Like when you're not at like a super high level, it's super easy to defend. You just know that the guy, if you mark his right foot, you make it very difficult. Like he can pretend to go left, do a step over and all that kind of stuff. He ain't going left. He's going right and crossing. So you need to do everything you can to stop that cross going in. Yeah, and not fall over. Wow, what a good goalkeeper. Good goalkeeper. I think that considering the opposition and how good they were, I think that's a great result. So that's 2 great results. 2 great results, and we line the next game up. Are you ready, guys? Are you ready? Let's go. Yeah, no, you're not ready? Div, this one of your goalkeepers, a sick animal, bro. It's Goa versus the Iranian side, and you know, like, I'm not saying I think that you should be beating Iranian sides. That's my opinion. I don't know too much about them, to be honest with you, and I don't, you know, have anything against Iran, but you should definitely I would say India should be looking at themselves as a better football country than Iran. Although I know Iran did some stuff back in the day, having good youngsters and stuff. So good for them.
To solidify group control. Whereas
But if you're gonna beat anyone, it needs to be this team. Because I've never heard of this team like in my life.
inside, 2 draws to their names, no goals conceded, but they will surely be tested.
I like Goa's black kit. That's like one of the best kits I've seen. Ooh!
Goa, surprise! What little supporters we have.
Let's see that.
Matter of fact, it's not
That's
many at all, but it doesn't matter. They
see, if you be aggressive and you be direct, and you pile people in the box, there's just so many players that like, look how many players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. By more people in the box, yeah, I know it's a free kick and it's a direct free kick, but by more, it's just the saying, by more people in the box, you have to find a way to put them in. If you do that, you have your opportunity for you to score lots of goals because they're so worried about like defending against that. So
Matter of fact, it's not many at all, but it doesn't matter. They cheer.
that's a good goal.
It's a capacity crowd. Aiwahada.
Okay, is at the moment, like that's what the other team seems to be doing. You see here, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't like that this player right here has all that space. This guy, like I said, get it out your feet, cross, get it out your feet, shoot. He's done the simple things. This guy here has made this guy worried, so he's like a little bit one yard where he shouldn't be. But that cross is going in, and that's not good. He looks like he's strolling. That's not good.
The captain with the opening header. With the Iranian side, what
And it's a penalty
take that
because
as
they...
a deterrent to their play style.
I don't think that's a penalty. That's not a penalty, boys.
The challenge from behind.
That's a very, very harsh penalty.
Corner is the spot to be.
Like, what is that?
Wonderfully placed with power, and it's quickly back to
Good
the
penalty,
same
but...
spot. They want to get going once again, and they do.
Oh my days, I thought that's going to be a goal.
Tip goes wide, but Yasu Tolrabi delivers towards the box. An excellent finish.
Do you see what I'm saying, though? It's like you need... It's like, by playing ISL teams, you don't get better. The only way to get better is if your teams in ISL play in higher level like leagues like this and they learn. In ISL, it's easy to just like pile your defenders back and just you can't do that. You need to have instructions. Every player needs to have instructions. Piling people back against people who can pinpoint crosses to a guy's head and the guy who never misses is just not going to be good enough. In my opinion, they should try to keep the other team in their half. Yeah, Jatin won the league. What, this last time? How long ago? This team? Well done them. Sign some of their players. Okay,
The captain Hosseini is on the mark,
look at that.
and the cross was delivered.
Okay, so like the cross is delivered and no one's near him. When people are in your area, you need to be close to them. You can't, like at this level. Look, there's not even a defender in the shot. He's had time to pick somebody out. So no matter how many defenders you got in the box, when you give a good player this much time, it's over. It's over.
The cross was delivered only where he could reach it, all alone in the air.
And that's what I'm saying about like defending. There's nothing wrong with low block. There's nothing wrong with 6 defenders like England do. There's nothing wrong with defending and wanting to be a defensive team. But you know what? Do I like parking the bus? I think it needs to be part of your game, but I don't think that it should be your game. For instance, my team, my youth team, we do 3-2-4-1, which is very attacking. But we were unbeaten, and we played the second team, the team that was unbeaten as well. And like literally, I wanted to score and then park the bus and then go in waves. As in like we don't just park the bus, we go in waves. So we attack them, we score a goal, we defend it for a long while to stop their momentum trying to score a goal against us, and then all of a sudden try to hit them on the break, and then attack them for long bits of the second half, and then close up for the last 10, 15 minutes of the game. You know, I don't believe in you should attack all the time, you should park the bus all the time. You've got to do both. And from what I see in Goa, they just have a big defensive, like, it worked in the first and second game because of a bit of luck. The other teams weren't good enough to score. But you can't just go in every game defending. It needs to be like, you need to play a good attacking game as well, and then you can go in to that one game, and then you could be like, okay, in this particular game, we're going to defend for our lives. That's how I like to, but with instructions, you can't just power people in. You've got to be like, the guy goes wide, someone needs to be on him. You know, it looks like this is just too easy. Look at that. Look at that. Oh. Even after he's kicked it, there's no one near him. That's not how you defend. That's how you defend in some crappy league. That's not how you defend in the Asian Champions League, or you're not going to get anywhere. I don't see, the keeper didn't even put his hands up, but, you know, they're playing the ball here a little bit. But you're chasing the game. It's not easy. It's not easy to defend when you have to chase the game. Players should have finished that, to be fair. Oh my days. Why? You know what it is? A lot of the players that you have, a lot of the defenders that you have, they take their time. Like, if you look here, the guy is strolling. Look at that. That's not good defending. You've got to be You've got to, like, be quick, very quick. He tried to hit it. That's what you get. Don't just hit. Don't just hit the ball, bro. It looks so obvious. That's a good save, but, like, you know, good goalkeeping, but, you know. Now, that's the first half. That was a crazy first half. By the way, my name is Coach Technique. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Thank you for getting me to 3K. I want to race to 10K before ISL, and if that happens, I will do all the ISL watch-alongs. I also do some Premier League watch-alongs as well. But subscribe if you haven't, please. Okay. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at that skill. A lot of coaches will say, like, they don't want people to do skills. I'm obsessed. Let me read some things. Cumin, subscribe, guys. Also like, guys. Div, played for under 17s World Cup. That was a beast. He's a beast. So very good to have him playing in the Asian Champions League. Can you imagine? He's got all that. He's played very well. Like, honestly, if that's the same person. But
Keeper is there, a massive stop. And still keeps the game within reach. Torabi had his hands,
I always tell people to do as much skill as they can, especially in the last half. I encourage it a lot, because that's in the end what sets everyone apart. Do you remember I said don't shoot from far out if you can't? He looks like he can shoot, but he just had so many better options. Like, so I just don't like it. It's just very, very bad. Only you're winning 2-1. You're wasting an attacking opportunity. Yeah, I don't like it. But that shows how good Goa played the defense, making sure that they really, like, made it awkward for the other team. So we're going into game. That's that game done. We're going into 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to game 4. Well, this is a binge watch. This is one of those Netflix binge watch. Haven't been around. I don't want to edit today, so everybody asking me to do it, so why not? We'll do a, don't forget to subscribe, we'll do a Blasters one soon. Look at that pass. Woo! What a pass. So that's a good pass. This is the team that's got good individual players. That's a good shot. That's a good pass. This is a counter-attack. I think Goa looked like they were attacking. Very good pass. Good defense. Oh, my days. Oh, my God. Oh, what is he doing? Oh, no. Oh, no. Boys, what is he doing? Oh, my days. Why didn't he kick it out? You see, this is the other thing, right? When you play in a league that you don't get punished that much, you make mistakes because you're thinking, you know what? Nah, I can get out of this. Listen, you just got... That's terrible. That's just terrible. It's so hard to win when your keeper makes mistakes like that, guys. It's so hard. What is up? What is up? Hit the like button, boys. Hit the like, everyone. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And hit the like button. 16 is not good enough considering like we've had like 100 people that's watched this. Yo, this Iranian side has got good individual players. And look how fast they play. Look at this. Look at that. Why is he diving in for? Oh my days. That's just... This is what I'm saying. You can't just attack. You need to, like, balance. It's just... I don't know what Goa were doing. They were just... Look at the space. Where is your Where is the CDM? I will always have a CDM. If not one, definitely one. If not... Definitely one. If not two. Like... Oh, by the way, thank you very much for the super chat. You don't have to do it. Just to let you know, you can join the channel underneath. And if you join, you know the perks. I haven't even set it up properly, but you know, join the channel, subscribe, do all that kind of good stuff. And who knows? I want to make this biggest channel, like Asian football channel ever. Okay, so look at this. Oh, sorry guys, sorry about that. Okay. Look at that. I don't care what you were doing. You need to be balanced. When you attack, show... Wait, one second. I can't read you so quick. So how bad we finish. ISO finished in the last place of the group. It's okay, Hydrazino. We're good. When I come to India, I'm buying the drinks. Listen. Oi, if you're super rich, join the... You can join as a club member... My group. Okay, so I don't even know what to say because I don't even like saying it, but you can join this channel. How do you join? There's a join button there, Ganesh. But I don't want your money, so if you don't have money, don't do it. It's only because I want to make this channel super big, and that's a good way to contribute to what I'm doing. Okay, so when they're attacking, I don't care what happened there. They must have been so happy. 1, 2. That's not good enough. Where's... I will say, I don't want to say names, but if I have a Ben, I have a Adam, I have someone in there who's my CDM. I'm screaming and screaming like where my player is. Like, you can't have in international football, in world-class football, you can't have that space. That is that is like worse than kids. That is like school kids. It's like, I don't want to defend. It's not about defending and parking the bus. It's about attacking with a balanced strategy so that when people do counterattacks, you have players. So I like to see, oh my God, they're in big trouble here. I don't even know what, there needs to be someone in here. Someone in here to meet him so he can worry about this guy. Look at that. There's just so many, this is a mullering at the moment. Look at that. Okay, so I can see what happened here. Let's just go back. Did they show it? Let's go back. They're going to show it. I'm going to let you know what I think. Okay, here. Right? This is what I'm saying. This is what I tell my teams, and I'll continue to tell. Like, next year I might be at a like professional team anyway, so... You know, you will see me. How much ISO needs to improve? I tell you what, Rise. When I always say this to my team. When you're in their half, you press hard. When you're in your half, you need to worry about the spacing behind. What they did is they force you. I can see the press here, but when you press, someone needs to be in here. You can't press and have like even a back four lined up, because what happens is if people get out, your back three or back four is now. There's people they're all by themselves, which is not great against good players. So when they come in your half, your players need to now step behind that player. Not everyone, but majority. And this is one of those things that they were trying to press them there, and that's a mistake. Once they get in there, everybody should be breaking their legs and necks and everything to get back onto this side, okay? That is exactly what should happen. And it needs to be like the way you coach football is you need to have a plan, and they need to like go with the plan and then make sure that they're able to do it. So with me, it's quite simple. Coach Crypto, listen, they need to be able to go with the plan. So with me, it's simple. I'll be telling them is when they break into this half, you need to be in setting yourselves up in defending mode, which is basically like, 4, then 2, at least like 6 players need to be in defending areas. And to be honest with you, they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This guy needs to be over here, and I think they would have done a bit better. But, they got caught out, basically. Look at that. That's an amazing pass. Nice finish. Nice finish. I think Goa's a bit like, try and foul someone a little bit before they get to your box. This team is just destroying, bruv. Look at that. Look at that mistake. What are you doing? What? Okay. When you're defending, tomorrow, ATK versus BFC Cup going group stage. That's very good. Maybe I'll watch it if I can. If I can't, then maybe I'll watch it later. Let me tell you something. When you're playing against a team and they're very good, when it comes, you need to get rid of it. You can't do Barcelona or stuff there in your league, in ISL, when the ball's there, you can do whatever you want. But you can't. You can't just be playing around with the ball. Like, look. Like, there. What is he doing? Okay? The next thing should be clearing the thing. And what I like to see is I like to see defenders. Like, this is why, like, there's different levels of coaches. Like, part of me, like, I walked into in my short time of coaching youth, I've done well. I've won a major cup in London. I've won a league. I've come second. And with my team, we're not losing. We haven't lost any games. And it's because I'm on them all the time. And look, he gets the ball. This guy should react and run here. As soon as you get the ball, someone should go there straight away. And I don't know what this guy's doing. Look, he's gone to kick it, and he's like, I'm going to dribble it out. What are you doing? This is not park football. Look at that. Look, this is how ridiculous this is. I don't know how much this guy gets paid, and I'm pretty sure he's a good defender, but you lose your mind. And that's why piling the box of people, but I'm talking to my team now, that's why when I say get in the box and pile pressure on people, if you're there, people make mistakes. Professionals make mistakes. A Goan player tried to be Ronaldinho, and look at that. Kick it out. What is he doing? Like that's terrible. That needs to be ironed out. Oh my days, what kind of pass was that? Oh my days, there's a good defending in the end. Oh, that wasn't a good pass, that was just a ricochet. So in like, I know you're losing 4 something, but your players need to be on that side, on this side. What is he doing with him? Like, what? It's simple. Follow your guy. All right. So, do you like that, boys? Okay, we're going to 2 final games. Like, subscribe, get your friends to subscribe, and you can join the channel. You can have channel membership to the greatest channel on earth. possibly. And then if you want to see me eat Indian food in Australia and see how expensive it is compared to what you pay, I can do that too. All right. I might go to an Indian restaurant and do a live stream from there while trying out food from India. So let's go. Next game.
Aiwahada and Goa heading to match day 5.
Goa still haven't won a game, but I've been impressed for the first 2 games. I was super impressed. And then the last game was just tragic. I don't know. Click on join and then have a look. Zeno. I did set it up, but you know, if you're balling and you're a billionaire, why not? In my opinion, debutants in AFC Champions League did pretty well. They did well. I'm not here to like. I'm here to tell you little bits about the game. No one's perfect, obviously. Like, but what they can do better. And okay, I'm not saying I'm a better coach than that guy, your coach, but I'm just pointing out what I would tell your players if I was the coach, and that's how it worked. Let's go. Next game.
For a morale-boosting first win of the campaign, and whilst qualification may now be too much to ask, there's still the pride of their respect.
Yo, whoever made FcGoa's kit is a. We're gonna go and I'm gonna do ranking with a designer with the girl with a girl. We're gonna rank your ISL jerseys next week to see which is the best. And I reckon that top is sick. Look at the gold. Look at it's clean. Look at the gold back. That's a good top. Name me your best top. Who is the best top in ISL? Like, okay, you're gonna say your team, but yeah, whatever. Okay, it's not as good quality as I want, so let's just put it to good quality. Can this circle? Okay, let's go. This is the first time I've seen Goa knock it around. I love it. That's what they should be doing more. Look at that. One, nice pass. Okay, so now, this guy, you need to get it to him. It needs to be flicked straight onto him. Or he needs to come in here, there's a gap, you see? Because if he was to pass on the outside, he might get blocked. This guy might slide. But what happens is, if he comes on the inside, he's forced to come in and there's more space. So as he comes on the inside, he can just come here and kick the ball. That's what he should be doing. Or flick it one time to here and we go. I don't like the fact that there's just 2 players here doing nothing. That one of these players should be in there. Should be in there. So I'm just critiquing. That's my critique, you know? It's hard to do what I want. Like, I'm a very demanding coach, and as I go forward, I'm going to be even more demanding.
It's a long ball forward, and it's a good one too.
Wow.
Could be in here.
Wow.
The keeper, and he's got through. Ortiz knocks it into the net. Goa have another goal.
I love it. They used a decoy left winger and didn't pass it to him. So, I mean, he chose to go his own way.
In the Champions League, they lead early on here against Aiwahada.
Good goal. Good goal.
What a pass it was.
It's an amazing pass.
That goal, but Ortiz still out
I like to see the VAR on that.
on the keeper.
That keeper was crap, by the way. Look at that. Look at that finish.
On the sideline.
You know what? He could have went down. And I commend him for not going down. Because I don't think he would have got a penalty.
From coach Juan Ferrando as that one crossed the line.
Good goal.
Goa get there first.
Okay, so this is where you go all out defense. Thank you very much, Diaz. Good to see you.
Bully is going to win that one in a dangerous area for Aiwahada. They've responded.
This is again, like, let me tell you something. Did we not talk about this? It's simple. If you cut the mistakes out, you don't give them opportunities to score. Like, all I'm saying as a coach, it's a simple thing where, like, you need to cut mistakes. And you can't dribble. You can't just dribble randomly. Look at this. Like right now, he should be putting it out. Look, he's had the ball and he's gone backwards, which is fine. That ball needs to be hit to the goalkeeper now. Needs to be slid in.
Bully is going to
It's not good enough. The guy was too strong.
They've responded really well to go.
And in ISL, he can do it. He can do it. When you have, like people like Hooper coming towards you, Hooper's not going to take the ball off you, bro. When you got like, a few other players, they're just goal scorers. They're not going to do that. That guy is just a beast. And you can't, when you play at this level, you cannot make mistakes.
Behind Bolly. Shot blocked. Still on the ball. He's going to try again. Johan Bolly in the area. No way.
Bully's a beast, though.
Ryan done really well since falling.
Look at that. That's just a miss. Like that is so amateurish. Like it just shouldn't happen, unless you have the skills to do it. Well, I'm not saying, Zeno, that Hooper's not a good player. I'm just saying Hooper doesn't chase people down like this player.
Almost paid off on this occasion. Bolly giving the Goa defense a hard time.
Okay. I will save the last game to later. So this will be the last game. And if you like it, we're going to watch the other one tomorrow.
Can he get it up and down from there? He can.
Ah, good save.
Easy enough in the end to punch it clear.
Punch it very clear.
Goa on a rare breakaway here. They haven't had much. What can they do at the end of the first half?
Okay. No. No. You don't do that. That is very, my opinion, like I like to say things that may hurt even my players. Bad, good. It's easy. That's bad. Look at this. Great.
Goa on a rare breakaway here. They haven't had
Great.
much. What can they do at the end?
And bad. Like, what are you doing? How do you find these players? Like, you don't shoot from there. Maybe if you're under 14s, you might try and you might score. That's like never ever doing it. The only thing I would say is he's trying to waste time. I would just hit it to the other corner if you're trying to do that, so this guy can get it.
The end of the first half. Well, that wasn't too far away. Goa have relied on their defense.
That's the thing, when you play against average players, like, you can do things like that. I want you to see other things when, like, I'm here to help you understand. Sometimes it's not about a dribble, a pass. It's about strategy. Good teams pile people in the boxes. Look how many players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 with someone blocking it over here. They've set it up. They got it wide, and they're setting the ball up so that everybody can land in the box if there's an opportunity. Look at that pass. That's an amazing pass. And sometimes, if they do it correctly, there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do, but it's just tough. That's why you need to keep the team on the other side of the pitch as much as you can. Look at that. Look at that. 1, 2, they're just in there. You can't just, like a lot of teams, they put bank of 4s, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you need to be more dynamic than that. So, you need to have this guy just watching these two players. Look at him. He's just watching them. This guy needs to come in here. You always need to fill in the gaps. Like, that's what I would say anyway. I mean, I could be wrong.
Into the dying minutes here.
The number 23 is just strolling. Like, I'm not a big fan. Hold on. He might be tired, though. And let's see, like, people just watching. That's what you call watching football.
Good save as well.
So, look at this. If he came in here, he stops. At least this guy getting the ball, he can come to here.
Into the dying minutes here. Can go a hold on. It's a good ball across the box.
That's a terrible mistake by the goalkeeper, though. That's a terrible mistake by the goalkeeper. Like, they could have won their first Asian Champions League game, and then the goalkeeper makes a mistake like that. You can't make these mistakes.
Hold on. It's a good ball across the box.
Oh my God, And that's why when you go into these, they want it. That's winning mentality. They don't want to lose. They want to win at all costs. Look at that. 93 minutes. They're tired. Oh, good save. That was a good save.
Once more, saving the day for Goa. And it is heartbreak, a famous win slipped through their fingers.
Well, guys, they almost won it. The problem... Let me see. Okay, so... We will watch the last game tomorrow and more games. My name is Coach Technique. I'm a bit tired. It is 2 o'clock in the morning here in Australia. So I wanted to give this to you because I haven't been on for a while. So I will do edited versions of this later on. And I need to get better at speaking. My name is Coach Technique, and that is my name. You will be watching tomorrow's match. It will be on YouTube? Maybe if it's on YouTube, I can do a live stream. Let me know. Give me the link, okay? So it's very good to see everybody. Join my channel. Get me to 10,000. All right. 2 o'clock. Good morning. Fernandinho. All right, boys. Oi. Thank you. Bye-bye. Yeah, maybe. Crypto. Engine coin, bro. Engine.